I've been trying to do card readings on Instagram, promoting what I do. But I've had a crazy week and I haven't done it yet. And I've got a bit of fear about that. And I don't know why, because I'm really good at what I do. I'm still at my friend's house. Talk about a crazy week. So Venus, I was meant to be picking up this afternoon. I had a friend organised, lots of things organised. And I got an email yesterday from the mechanics, and Venus is going to take longer than a week for all the work to be done. So I'm still at my friend's house, and for some reason I like sitting on the stairs. I don't have stairs. So my girlfriend actually is left me staying in her house. She went to Sydney on Thursday to visit her family, and I rang her yesterday and said, I'll be here when you get back on Monday. So Venus, I don't know when we'll be ready. I do have a few extra things that we added on. It's not just the engine work, but I'm just grateful to Corrine. Thank you for letting me stay in your house when you're not here and making me feel so welcome and comfortable and being such an awesome human. So I had to call Tracy, who was going to pick me up from Carrington, take me to Bennett's Green and pick up Venus this afternoon. I messaged her, no, that wasn't happening yesterday. I had to call the car hire people. I can't bring the car back on Saturday like I planned because I don't have my house back. They can't tell me when. So maybe Tuesday I'll be back in Venus. I don't actually know. I had to cancel my coaching call on Tuesday because an air conditioner was being called. I had to cancel my mentoring call on Thursday. These are 90-minute Zoom calls that I have because there was nowhere to do it because the air conditioning was a problem and they actually had to replace the new unit that they put in. So it's been actually quite crazy around here. So I had someone lined up to maybe bring me back from Cardiff to Carrington once I dropped the hire car off on Saturday after getting all my shit out of here and back into Venus on Saturday because it takes a while and can't do it at night. So my world's been turned a little bit upside down. So yeah, I don't know when I'll be back in Venus, maybe on Tuesday. And made all those phone calls yesterday, everything that was trying to be arranged for me, all the helpful people in my life. Actually, a friend of Corrine, where I'm staying, another friend she knows was going to maybe bring me back from Cardiff tomorrow because she goes to Cardiff and comes back to Carrington, so that wouldn't have inconvenienced my 84-year-old friend Cole or anybody else who could potentially bring me from Cardiff to Carrington, where Venus was going to be. Had to pick her up this afternoon. So it's a little bit complicated moving around. So today I took my, that's what keeps me motivated. I'm very motivated. Yeah, I really want to do some readings, but it's not happening. So today I left at Carrington at 8 to drive to Mum's and pick her up for the walk because the walk on the walking group is at Carrington where I am, but trying to reduce Mum's driving. So I drove to Charlestown, and I got there and Mum had her shower in the morning, and then she got on social media on Facebook, and I turned up at 8:30 when we were meant to leave, and she hadn't had breakfast. She had no idea what time it was. Because Mum's a bit vacant at the moment. So she took her pills and ate her orange, and off we went to Carrington, had a walk. After that, we went to, I need a new mattress for Venus. I went to a few places, and the third place I found, and the best mattress I found, was at Sleepy's. Sleepy's is a locally owned franchise. Tash helped me out, and I got the best mattress I could possibly get because you're limited with the weight, and I want something that's comfortable and not too man-made, as much natural as I can have. So I managed to do that. Off we go to the Gates Hotel at the railways at Adamstown. And I've never been to the Gates Hotel, which I think is hilarious because my surname Bates is at the Gates Hotel. We couldn't get a seat. We did, but we had to sit up on the high benches, which Mum doesn't like the high seats as much because, you know, she is 90. So it's not as easy to get up there. But we get a glass of wine, we get the last of the lamb pies and have our lunch. And I had to have it at a doctor at 2:00 because we're trying to get her into some aged care facility of some kind. We're still waiting for the aged care assessment that Wig, my stepsister's organised, but it's been a few weeks and we needed a doctor's assessment as well. So we spent half an hour at the doctor, and that's much more time than he normally allocates for people. It's normally only 15 minutes. And it's hard to speak in front of your mother when she doesn't realise how much she's declining, I guess. And she couldn't find her car for a while at the car park when she went to the 16-footers to have lunch the other day. So I make sure she doesn't drive places she doesn't know. And I was trying to talk to the doctor and try and, you know, I'm in a whole different area that I don't understand of aged care because I've never had an aged parent before, and trying not to upset her too much. And he's like, she probably shouldn't be driving. And I'm like, yeah, but you know where she lives, right? So until we get the assessment, the document from the government, we can't actually put her in somewhere. And to speak in front of her is confronting because she's like, I go for a walk every day. I need my car, which she does. And she is fairly independent, does her own cooking, and she can shower herself and all of those things. But where she lives is very inappropriate for her and her age. So that is progressing, but hell, what a day, what a 2 days. I adapt to things very quickly. So instead of being gone tomorrow, I'll be still here at my beautiful friend Corrine's house on Monday when she gets back, and she'll be able to drive me back to Bennetts Green to get Venus, and then I have to empty everything and take back the hire car. So it'll be a few days, I guess, Monday or Tuesday, hopefully. And I had planned to go away next week, go to Seal Rocks or somewhere like that, and have a few days in a caravan park and get out of Newcastle. And now it's meant to be raining for a week. Yesterday, my friend Cole, who's 84 and would do anything for me, and I have hot showers at his house, and we drink port in the evenings, and he's a lovely human. So I wanted to thank him for driving me to get the hire car last week, and he paid for my lunch. The whole idea was for me to pay for his lunch, but he's so sweet. And he got to meet Mum, and then when I went off to make a phone call, Mum actually asked him how we met. And how we met was I was in the car park at Redhead Beach one morning off to have my cold shower, and he said, come park up near my place where there's an oval and the toilets are always open. So I've got a friendship with him with that. So that was yesterday, sitting in the sun at Belmont Yacht Club in the sunniest spot there, and Mum loved it, and so did I, being in the sun. But today we've had some rain. And then after I left Mum's, we had to get a prescription because she's got maybe a thyroid problem, which may help a bit with her memory loss. That has progressed quite a bit in the last couple of weeks. It's kind of a bit concerning. So she's got maybe this medication that he gave her that we went to get the prescription for after the doctor maybe will help. I'm not really sure, but it's worth a try. And then I was leaving, and as I was coming back to Carrington, I remembered, it came into my awareness that my friend Graham might be at the pub. So I rang him up, and it was so nice. So I went to the pub, and I only had one drink because I was driving, and he was just about to finish. And then when I got back here to Carrington, we just spent more than an hour on the phone because he texted me, and it's just much easier to have a phone conversation. And he hasn't had a phone conversation for that long, since he was 17. And he understands that it's just a friendship. Unlike my friend Dean, who I was using his clothesline and showering at his house up at Lemon Tree Passage, but he crossed the line and played a song that was, inappropriate, and I had the awareness that he thought that we would be more than friends, and that is not what I want at all. He's got no teeth. I'm not interested in him at all. I just was being kind to him. So I no longer have a warm shower and anywhere to hang my clothes on my laundry day, which is usually Tuesdays at Lemon Tree Passage. But Graham and I, maybe he'll look... Hello, my friend. He looks different to a couple of weeks ago when we met. He's happier, and because I believe in him, and I'm showing him that he should believe in himself. When his relationship has broken down and his life has changed completely, that it's okay, and that there are people that love you no matter what, that there's no fear of judgment. And we both walked out at the same time at the pub, and he thinks that all the guys are like, whoa, they've gone home together. But nope, we haven't at all. And I said, let them think whatever. Thank you, Sins. It is beautiful to Graham and me. It's just, I told him what happened with Dean, and I showed him the video that he sent me that was just smutty. Show me your boobs or something like that. I don't know. It was this country music song. It was, anyway. It was an inappropriate song for somebody who gets a friend. So I'm laughing because I'm getting a text now. And I just want to share my heart and help people. I'm learning to be coaching. Missed my coaching call this week, but I'm just here to help people. And I see things in them that they can't see. They doubt themselves and, don't have confidence. But so many people are just lonely and pessimistic, not optimistic. And I'm optimistic. Like, I could see his face light up. Even before I got there, he was happy because I'd phoned him, and maybe he'll come and listen to some music with me tomorrow afternoon. That's up the road. So I can have someone to go with because my friend's away, and I would go on my own, but it's much nicer to go with someone. Anyway, so I should be reading cards and showing you how wonderful I am at that, because that's kind of dried up. I actually have to put the lady off that was wanting to be on Tuesday, and now I don't know if Tuesday at 2 p.m. I might be running around madly with Venus and might have to put her off again, and I would hate to do that, Linda, but I may have to because it depends on when I can get back into Venus. And people probably don't even go to the end of this unless they're watching it live, because people seem to have short attention times these days. But I'm a bit of a talker. That's why we had an hour and 20-minute phone conversation. I do that. I do that with my good friends. I can speak for an hour and a half. I like to listen to people, and I like to encourage and help. Anyway, so I'm sitting on the stairs because I don't have stairs, and the stairs go all the way. The guy that's playing tomorrow at the Carrington Bowling Club is out of the Milestones band that I like, but he's playing on his own, and Nick has played guitar, who Graham actually knows and are friends with, so hopefully that I can bring Graham here and he can work out how to get home from here, because I'm not driving him home after going to the bowling club. But Nick plays on his own. He's played guitar his whole life, and I love when people have played music for such a long time. Like my friend Jim, who plays trumpet. I went to his 90th birthday, and he can still play trumpet at 90, and he can sing. I should have posted him singing. Mum struggles to sing. We've always got music on in the car, jazz music I play for her. Even in the rental car, I've got my my speaker, my Mega Boom speaker, because I can't hook up to the system, and Mum loves it. And she taps her hands and sings if she can, but a singing voice is not quite there. But Jim at 90 still sings because he's done music his whole life. I don't do music. I listen to music and enjoy music, but yeah, don't play anything. Oh, except I've got a drum, a little hand drum and some cymbal-y sort of things. But apart from that, yeah, not the way that, yeah, these talented people that have done music for so long. So I'm looking forward to that tomorrow afternoon, and I'll get on and actually show you what a card reading with me is like. I gave a card to one of the ladies at Mum's Walking Group today, and she talked about something that she had years ago. She had a tarot card reading in Hong Kong or somewhere, and the lady had said something about a friendship dissolving, and it happened. And that's what the tarot card readings are like. That's what I get messages through from source, from people who've passed, from all different places, and that's what happens. I've got a man coming. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I know about it from what he's like, from a tarot card reading that I had. Thank you, beautiful Kelly Monique. And whenever it happens, it happens. I've had some awarenesses of things that are happening, and I was a year out with them, because the timing, you never know what's happening. Anyway, it's a crazy time in the world at the moment. So I've got some music on. I'm going to have another wine. I'm going to have a little bit of a dance, and at least I've got my social media that people will probably tune out from because it's probably too long. But my YouTube videos, I've been doing posting everything from right down from 2023, and now I'm up to Christmas 2023, when I stayed at my first house sitting job and cat sitting job, when I stayed in Venus and used the shower and bathroom at my friend Naomi's. Thank you, Nay. I've been posting shorts, and lots of people will watch shorts because they're my short videos that I used to do at the time, and reposting them. So the whole history of my social media is going to be on YouTube, with me talking about other things that are going to be coming out soon. And lots of people watch that, but the stuff I'm reposting, that's a bit longer, except for the one where I was talking about being 7 years single. Don't get very many views. So I feel that people have very short attention spans, which is a sad thing. But that's what social media has done, I believe. And but anyway, that's enough from me. My heart is full, and I love the people in my life, and yeah, I love Graham, and he understands that I'm not wanting a physical relationship, but the friendship we have, that he's got someone to talk to, and he listens to me. But yeah, I just want to help people. It's just such a beautiful, fulfilling thing. It's not about money. It's just about helping people to... I was never like this before. People who knew me 5, 6, 7 years ago, I was not like this. Not at all. But I'm here to help anybody all over the world. And I'm only just getting started. Much love, everyone, and thanks for listening if you got all the way through to the end. And I'm going to post this on YouTube as well. Whether they watch it or not, I don't care. And I don't care who watches it here. And Graham and I walking out the pub at the same time, and I said, let them think I went home with you. Let them think anything. I don't care. And it makes me laugh, because if they want to think that, who cares? Anyway, there was one of the dances from the other night. I haven't posted the videos of that, but I went the previous weekend, Friday and Sunday night, to that pub and danced, and I had the best time. I was having too much fun to post it. I'll try and post some videos, but I don't have much of it. But yeah, dance like nobody's watching. And a woman came up to me and said, you're the best dancer here, and that's not why I do it. And I've never had anyone say that to me, and I was actually very humbled by that. But I just feel the music, and I can dance by myself now. Much love, everyone. Have an awesome weekend.